your favourite figures and collectibles at bigbagtoystore.com.
Hey guys, welcome to Kettle Reviews. I'm Chris, and that's an empty box, but there is a reason for that. This is the FansProject Causality CA-09 car crash from their up-and-coming combiner team of the Intimidator, which is the Stunticons facsimile, so very cool. FansProject.com there, FansProject 2013, just showing a bit of the transformation sort of, well, not transformation, some posing, car mode, bot mode, product image there, just an animated image there, very cool. Looking Unicron back there or something, could be Cybertron, I don't know. Very cool. Pictures show prototype only, product may vary from pictures. So very nice pack as usual from FansProject, but you don't want to see the pack, you want to see him. So let's get to him. Okay, so we've got our little break it down facsimile here. Breakdown being what he is based on. But anyway, there is Car Crash in his robot mode. Let's have a look at his details. So, little head sculpt there. Not a lot of light, but there is his eyes, a little face going on there. So, very cool. Not bad. Rest of the details he has, just need a bit more light here. Nice chest sculpting all over him. He's got that FansProject look to him with that very anime, sharp lines and corners and things. I like the legs with the little wheels hidden in there and the feet made out of the legs. Very articulated too, which we'll get to in a minute. You've got this little crutch hole and little waist there. Arms are all panels. This is the only really unsightly thing over him. Sorry. But he's not bad in general. It's mostly car parts, but they're done in a good way, like the legs with the wheels in there and that. Plenty of moulded detail all over him, just for little bits and pieces. Even under the arms, there's little bits and pieces there. Now, as for articulation, his head's on a ball joint. We'll go up and down a little bit. 360 obviously. Elbows will go 360. They're also on a hinge here, so they will go in and out, which is great because a lot of the time with a ball joint you can do this, but then it goes. Which is a shame, but you've got that. So you've also got a little T-joint in there for a bicep swivel. Slightly over a 90-degree elbow, and you've got a wrist that's on a ball joint, so it does twist and it will rock a little bit, but not enough to worry about. So that's that. Obviously the same in the other arm. You do have a race rotation. Race rotation? Raggy. He's got like a little pin here due to the transformation, but because you can get a waist rotation, you just seat it back in there. Hips are on ball joints, so we'll go right out, and I mean, he is like highly poseable, full on karate kicks and stuff with this guy, because he's got this big flat area with the foot, which is great. The foot is also poseable, so just do that. Ankle, you've got obviously the ball joint there, thigh swivel, a huge knee, which is awesome for these like cool anime sort of fighting poses. I really wish I had a Tamashi stand or stage so I could get him in some flight poses, but I don't. So too bad. But yeah, highly articulated. You can pose these things wherever you want them. Just be careful, they are on a ball joint, and I'm sure I will pop it off at some point, but they will pop off there, and I fear pushing them back on too much will stress them out, just like this one. It's hard to see, there's a little tiny bit of stress there, but it's because it's hard to get them back on. But very cool. Now, comes with this gun. The gun makes its tailpipe, which we'll show you shortly. Separates, but needless to say, it plugs on there. There's not really anywhere to put it when he's not using it. Or you can probably on the back of here, maybe. You can maybe peg it onto here. Maybe. No, so there's not really anywhere to put it. This gun, you could stick it down the back of his leg if you wanted, I guess. But who cares, you just make him hold it. That's your gun. Again, this I wish it kind of tabbed in, but it just sort of flops around there, so you kind of just got to put up with that, but there's nothing you can really do. So, that is Car Crash. Let's put him back here, like so, and we'll do a size comparison. There he is with Transformers Prime Knockout, who is my favourite comparison dude these days. So you can see he's not too much smaller than Knockout, so a very large Scout to a small Voyager size. So, and one more, just leave him there, and transition. Galaxy Current, Beast Hunters Prime. So there you go, cool scaling, and let's get back to the alrighty transformation. Get this off. I like to kind of start up the top here. That's just me. Flop that over the head. Get these out of the way like that. You're going to come here. You're going to push the arm all the way in until that little grey slider is flush. And then this section here is going to peg on there like that. And then the whole thing, there's a peg there, it's going to peg together. It takes a little bit of futzing with sometimes just to get it in. And it kind of like FansProject Salter, after a little while these joints will bed in a lot better. Anyway, push that arm all the way in, plug these two bits together. Again, try not to pop that ball joint off. And then plug that into there. Again, like I said, a little bit of futzing around and they do click in fine. So there's that. Make sure those little hands in there are just sitting like that. And you can bring that waist joint out a little bit. Now, from here, I'm going to turn those in like that. Now, with the feet, you're going to turn the little one in first and then the big one. Like that, and just sit that like that. So turn that little one, then big one, and then the big one's going to push down, big one's going to push down. Now this bit here, just going to lift that up, bring the wheel out, and then bring that down like that. Rotate this around, which I've got it in the way, so maybe I did that in the wrong order. So get that in the right place, and bring that down like that. Now you're going to peg that peg into there, and there's a little peg just there. So peg that together like that, seated. So again over here, just get that wheel out of the way. And this is the hardest bit of the transformation, getting all this lined up. Peg that in so it should look like that. Now come in here, open these little flaps in the legs. Now right here, you've got one little white peg, and there's a little blue one under there. You're going to actually separate that apart and release that hinge, just like so, and that is going to hinge in like that and fold that back down. Okay, so again, you're going to open this hinge. I'll show you from this side this time. Separate these blue and white bits apart and release that hinge, and then that is going to fold in on itself and fold that in like that. Now you're going to peg all this together like so, and get the whole car. You're going to collapse that waist joint back in, peg that all together like that. There's your car. Now get your guns, focus in on his head there, separate the gun. Now they've got two different size pegs. This one's the longer one, so you're going to point the little bit arrow bit back, pegs onto there. This gun here, little notch is going to face inwards, peg that like that, and then you have Car Crash in his vehicle mode. And just make sure that that is all lined up. once you get the hang of this guy, it is actually not too bad to transform. Again, it's just this bit here, which you'll see when I transform it back. It's a bit fiddly to do that. But anyway, that is his car mode. We'll just have a quick look at the details. Make sure it's all focused in. Painted wheels, good start. Blue and white, not too bad. Little red bit there. So again, it's got that that real G1 look to him of breakdown. But he's very, very nice figure in general. And you can see little bits and pieces around here of the combined mode stuff, which we'll show you later on. But very nice. Now, I find this amusing. Got a fake wheel on the inside, and just a tiny little bit of a wheel there. I just find that funny. So anyway, so there is his car mode. We'll put that there. Bring the camera down, focus in, and we'll do a size comparison. Their car crash is with a classic Thundercracker. Just to give you an idea of it with the classic Seeker mold. Put it back. Go for one more. And Legends Prowl. So you can see he's not too badly sized. Again, it's a similar kind of size to Prime Knockout. So there's a size comparison. Let's get to transforming him back into robot mode. Alrighty guys, transformation back into robot mode, I should say. First of all, just separate that section there and separate the legs like so. Now, you're going to extend these out like that, and these bits in here, try and see for you properly. There's a little peg that we showed you when we transformed in there. They're going to just lift over and peg in like that. Okay, just locks that in. Then you fold that up. Now with the foot, you're going to extend that piece out and rotate both of those out and fold them out like that. Just put that out wherever you want. Lift this up and sort of fold that in there. Rotate that around to the front, and that is one leg, like so. So this side is the same. So you're going to sort of push that outer one up, like that, unpeg. And once you've got it into the right position, like that, you'll be able to slide these two pieces like that. And that sits there. Drop the thing on the floor. Lift this bit up there, fold the wheel away, sits in there, rotate the foot around, and there you have, make sure that is pegged in to there. There you have your other leg done. Come up to the top here, pull the guns off that we put on for the exhaust. Add easiest transformation step of the lot. Just plug those together like so, or this way if you wish. Up to you. Really, that way it's better because that's the bitty. Now onto the arms. Just going to pull these separate off here. So get in there, untap that, get in there, and untap that like that. Just bring that around like that. Untap there, bring that around like that. Come to the arms. Just going to pull and extend them out, little slider there. Pull and extend them out like that. Right, I just had a bit pop off. These are just on ball joints. Can pop off reasonably easy. Just a little bit of pressure. And it should just pop back on. Anyway, fold that back like that. Just sits there. This is going to be a pain. So random jump cut now, jump cut later. So that sits like that, that sits like that. Got the arms in place, push the waist back in, and there you have him back in robot mode. So just pose him however you want, get your gun, put it back in his hand, just slots it in there like that, and there you go, there's Car Crash, back in his robot mode. Alright guys, that was a video review of the FansProject Causality CA-09 car crash. So obviously, again, CA stands for causality, and he's a fantastic figure. Just another fantastic release from FansProject. As we saw, panels are a little bit hard to line up, especially this feet area. A little bit of a pain, but the figure pays off. It is fantastic, as I said. Highly articulated, highly poseable, great emotion to the head. Just a lot of personality to this little figure, and I can't wait to get my hands on T-Bone and the rest of the guys, and especially Motormaster, and put them all together into the Intimidator, or the not Menasor. So awesome, definitely recommend picking him up. It's only like 50 something bucks. Go to BBTS or one of the other online guys and you should be able to grab this guy. I'll put a link below where you can go and pick him up. Definitely recommended. Highly articulated, highly poseable, as I said. Fantastic figure. Anyway guys, that's Car Crash. Your reviewer. I'm Chris. Ciao.
Get your favourite figures and collectibles at BigBadToyStore.com.